going to move on to our upper body now. So you have some options. You may either lay flat on your back, or I personally like the use of a bolster, a big couch cushion, a big fluffy pillow, a couple of those, or a foam roller, a tall one like this works really well. So if you're doing a bolster, I want you to line up just below the bra line with the edge of the bolster, and then the head comes back. If this is too much on your head, you can always put another pillow here. If you're on the foam roller, make sure your head to tailbone is supported. And you're just gonna lay here with your palms up and do slow motion snow angels, keeping the backs of the hands on the floor. Oh, I'm talking slow because this feels so good. And you're making them as big as possible, meaning reaching your fingertips as far away from you as you can while staying on the ground. And you'll find there's a couple spots when you get a little bit above the shoulder height where you get this great stretch in the front of the chest. And then make sure that that bra line area, right where you're in contact with the bolster, or if it's the foam roller, right before your low back starts to get light, make sure as those arms reach back, you don't start to lift up off of it, but you're staying down, letting gravity do the work. And then I want you to find the spot that feels the best, and you're gonna just stay there. So wherever it feels good, for a couple of breaths, honoring the difference between the left and the right side. And maybe after a couple breaths, if you've released a little bit, you can creep the hands up or down a little bit more, whatever feels good. And then I want you to place your hands behind your head. Carefully help yourself up or off of the roller. Sit crisscross applesauce. Let's reach an arm out to the side, palm up. And we're going to take the ear to the shoulder away from that arm. Now, you would think an arm video would be more about weights and lifting, but now switch your gaze while I keep talking, so look down towards that shoulder. Problem is we've got so much tension in our upper bodies a lot of the time, and come back forward, and we're gonna switch to the other side, that when we add weights to all of this tension, we're not fixing the root of the problem, right? We're just putting a Band-Aid on it. So we get really strong arms, but we still have like really tight shoulders, and that doesn't feel good. And then come back to the front. And I encourage you, whatever side felt a little tighter, I encourage you to do that side first. Do the second side and then go back to that first side. Okay, I'm standing on my pedal because I don't have a flat wall. I would like you to go find a wall that you can stand on. Your feet are about half of a foot length to a foot length away from the base of the wall. Heels together, toes apart, and then feel your tailbone against that wall all the way up to the crown of your head. Arms reach back into a goalpost, so you're on that wall. And slide those hands all the way up the wall, and then pull them down, bringing them into the ribs. So your range of motion is going to depend on how tight your shoulders are. And the focus is not necessarily the arms moving, it's keeping the spine up against that wall, head to tailbone. Now, keep doing this. I'm going to go over to this little snippet of side wall so you can see it from a side view. Half a length away, head to tailbone on. And I'm trying to keep, I don't have a wall here, but I'm trying to keep my hand on that wall. You can always add weights to this if that feels good, like something your body would like. But don't go too far too fast. Now we're going to add one more thing for opening and strengthening. Pull those arms down, keep the elbows against the wall, but drop the palms down, a little crooked, and then open back up and slide up again. Pull it down, reach, lift, bring it up. If this is too much standing, you can do this laying down. So knees bent, arms dragging along the floor. Becomes a little bit different. These elbows would come, these hands will come up to the ceiling and then lay back down again and lift. So again, with this one, if you want to add on, you can again add those weights. And I would also encourage, keep going wherever you are. If you do decide to go to the floor with or without weights, you're adding on that exhale that idea of trying to lift your foot out of that sticky tar. So we pull, we try to lift, we release, and up. And if that feels really good, or you've been doing this for a while, go ahead. As those arms come up, actually lift that leg. Bring it down and reach. One more. Gotta be even. Lower. And lift. Arms come down, bring yourself all the way up.